Gallagher, Newtown Crossing. As you know, I've been very involved in following the land development issue on the corner of Buck Road and the bypass for well over 10 years now. The latest development is we have 3 cases in Commonwealth Court right now, and I think that was the last we heard of it until I did a prothonotary search about a week ago, and to my surprise, we had a case hearing coming up on it that was held this past Monday. So I went and sat in, but I hear the board talk a lot about transparency, about communicating with the residents, and while I'm not asking you to share legal strategy, I think that there should be some kind of means to give the residents a heads up. I mean, last time we had a hearing on Arcadia coming into the parcel, and at one point they were even saying that they would drill a road right through into the cul-de-sac that I live on. This room was packed, it was full. And there's a public hearing in a courtroom, and nobody in the municipality feels the need to reach out to anybody and even say, can a couple of representatives show up at this, or do you want to know what's going on, or, and I'm a little bit surprised, and I guess I just asking that in the future, if there are public hearings, or maybe even now, if you could update me on things that you can share, not that I don't want you to share legal strategy again. I know that that's something for you to work out in executive session, but if there's any kind of information that you can share in the future, or even can share now, there's a lot of people. I think Mr. Schoner keeps pointing out that it's about 20% of the township that lives back there. There's a lot of people that are very interested on a consistent basis on what may be going in their backyards.
Doesn't the homeowners at some point have a legal counsel that were party to the hearing here?
Yes.
Yes.
They do. Wouldn't they be able to get information from their legal counsel about any hearings like this?
The Homeowners Association was not a party to this particular action. This proceeding that was held on Monday, the Homeowners Association was not a party to that, nor was Mr. McGuigan, who was a party to the original application that was heard by the Board of Supervisors.
But as in terms of notifying people that there is a hearing, and it's a public hearing where... No,
it's not a public hearing.
It wasn't a public hearing?
It's a trial. Nobody has a chance, like they do here, to stand up and make public comment.
Nobody can go into the courtroom and sit in and listen?
Anybody can go into a courtroom and sit in.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
So if they had legal counsel, I mean, I would have thought that person would have just notified them, since they were a party to this hearing here, that they might want to attend this trial just to sit in like you did.
I agree, John, because what I found out is that we have another 2 weeks to present facts of finding, and then a judge may decide that we're getting 74, 75 homes in there because of a defunct reaction based on this municipality's.
Well, Mr. Sanders said you're not party to that.
I am not a party.
Trial.
Which is what I'm saying. I was able to search a public website, find out that there was a trial going on, and go to an open to the public trial. But if I hadn't done that search a week before the trial, I wouldn't have known about it. And it doesn't sound like you knew about it either. So it makes me, wonder how much communication is going on around this issue.
Mr. Mack knew about it. Mr. Mack knew about it. The whole board.
I know.
All right, my mistake then. I guess he did.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be a hearing, and I knew that anybody can attend that hearing. I would have thought that, as I said, I just assumed, and I know what assume makes me, but that people who were that interested and had legal counsel would have also heard about this. And, I'm sorry I didn't write about it in my blog, but, I'm very careful about trying to talk about legal issues that I have very little information about myself.
Well, anything that any members of the board can do or council can do to, keep us informed about this, because what I found out at that hearing is as early as November 5th, a judge can make a decision and say, those homes are going in there, and we never even knew that trial was going on. So anything you can do to keep us informed, we'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.